This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Detached, a short new animated film from Emory Allen. It's set in a weird little world where a person's emotional state can be put on in the morning like any piece of clothing. In the case of this film, the man we follow decides to wear a smug expression all day, which works out well enough for him, but not so much for those he interacts with on his work commute. Of course, even in this world, being self-satisfied won't necessarily earn you any sympathy whenever something bad happens. I'd explain a bit further what that means, but at that point you wouldn't even need to watch the whole short yourself, since that's where it ends. Yeah, this is another short that's almost too short to talk about. It still manages to get in a small story and a decent amount of world building at least, but it's really more experimental in all of this and doing more to play with the idea of a world of removable heads than anything more concrete. The story we see is complete enough, but feels more like a tour guide walking us through the greater world and how it works, rather than something more substantial, which in a way just makes the world a bit smaller by how much of the focus is on these events rather than exploring the surrounding world a bit further. Again, the very short runtime doesn't quite help in this matter, compressing everything down into what were likely meant to be the most essential ideas that the filmmakers wanted to get through to the viewer. Even so, I feel like the movie could have taken its time and used the man's journey to better explore the environment. Maybe even step away from him entirely to just spend time seeing how others might live in this world. It ultimately just feels like looking into a window and catching glimpses of the possibilities rather than a true illustration of its realities. In any case, the actual visual construction of the short is engaging, with a cute art style that fits the world well and music that matches the greater tone of the film. They really are the most appealing aspects of the short, since the lack of a story or world building doesn't leave much else to look towards. Either way, I do like the film, but without being more fleshed out than what we get, it almost feels more like a trailer or a pitch for a larger film or universe than something complete in itself. Detached, Emory Allen, 2022. 3 stars. Again, I'd say it's worth giving a watch. It's just gonna be a pretty short watch. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I don't know if sticking to a single emotion or expression throughout my day would do me any good. I always sound like I'm sleepy or bored anyways.